Welcome back, everybody. I'm Harry Langdon, and today's topic is going to be Racquel Welch. And Raquel was one of the biggest bombshells of the 70s and the 80s, and I got a chance to photograph her. And so I wanted to bring you insights into what went on her photo sessions. There are varied photo sessions all the way from beauty products to the fashion products and shots that were done for Bob Mackie, and this shot was done at Cabo San Lucas in California. And so I'd like to bring you a few more insights into what it's like to photograph her. She has been around in front of a lot of photographers and done a lot of work in front of the camera. And some people think, well, she's a little temperamental. But a woman like this has got a right to really make sure that everything is done right and the camera settings are right and the photographer's timing is right, using the right kind of film and everything. So I was really fortunate for her to choose me to do these sessions. I thought I'd bring you a few more insights of what it was like. Again, as I said, this one and this one were done for some of the first sessions I did with Raquel that were done for Lux Soap beauty products, and very clean and wholesome shots. Even though I was known that time for doing Hollywood kind of sexy movie star kind of shots, and so, but this is a departure to do these really wholesome shots of Raquel. And so then she came in with a lot of fashion shots. And so this is one of the ones we did to begin a whole series of beauty shots, Hollywood kind of glamour shots, which Raquel was really good at this. And so, and I particularly find it exciting to do these kind of shots on a woman, especially of this stature, who's been in Hollywood at that time for quite a while. And it was really fun to pose her and to get a chance to interact with Raquel. And so these are just samples of some of these fashion shots we did of Raquel. And so all the time we've got music playing in the background, and we have a couple of assistants helping. She did her own hair and makeup, even though we had makeup and people standing by, but she's really known for doing everything herself. She's a do-it-yourselfer. She even runs her own business. And so I admire women like this that have taken charge of their lives and don't let things go wrong. And so again, that's why I felt fortunate that she chose me as the photographer. And this is another kind of a nice hot beauty shot of her. These are all lit with strobe light and with film. And these shots are lasting just for fractions of a second. And so I thought this is quite an exciting shot on Raquel, and she's real good on doing her own posing. And this is one, I thought was kind of a real sensual shot of Raquel. It's been in a lot of magazines and things. So that series of shots was very exciting for me to do. It was kind of my forte. This session was a departure from the usual sessions we've done with her. They were all kind of Hollywood glamour. And this was with her and Kermit the Frog. It was a television series based on Kermit and Raquel. And I was chosen to do this magazine cover. I thought this was really quite an exciting shot, and it's such a departure for what we have been doing with her. And so this is another one. This is directly right from the film and Kermit. By the way, there was my assistants always shoot behind the scenes shots when I'm shooting, and they happened to get a picture of Jim Henson, who was the creator of Kermit, and this one where he's operating Kermit and Raquel together. And Jim isn't with us anymore, so this is a real classic picture, and so I'm glad I've got it in the collection. Also, along with that segment, there was Frank Oz, who is the creator of Piggy, Miss Piggy, and her together. And this is really charming. I thought it was really a neat session to do, and my assistants captured some really good shots behind the scenes. So after this session, we got a call about a year later. She decided to get married, and the place she chose to get married was a place called Cabo San Lucas. Cabo San Lucas is in Lower California on the Pacific Ocean, and it's known for being a very wonderful resort with sunshine and very romantic. And they booked me for a week to photograph her and the wedding party and all the festivities. So, but while we were there, we got a chance to do some shots of her in the ocean. And here she had a especially beautiful bathing suit here and running in out of the ocean. And that was a real treat to photograph her in the excitement of the ocean. And so this is these shots were real classics that we're seeing in a lot of magazines. This one with a wave hit her from the back. And so all the time that she was posing herself, and we obviously didn't have to pose her. This is an interesting shot against the sun, hence the sparkles in the water and all that. And so this whole session that lasted for a week, we shot thousands of pictures. These are only just a few of them that I selected for this presentation with you. And so I thought these would be a real treat to the eyes. We also got a boat out, and we took her out in the boat and used available props and things. In those days, they were used a Walkman. Everybody used to have a Walkman. And so this is a nice pose picture by the side of the boat. Really beautiful figure. She has kept herself in really good shape. And so this was the tail end of this session we did in Cabo San Lucas. And then about 2 years later, I got a call again to do her in some Bob Mackie clothes. This is one of a Bob Mackie outfit with her in action, spinning around. And so this could only be gotten with strobe lights. And I especially like to use strobes because it can capture people in action, especially somebody like her who is almost always in action. And so these are some more from that segment, the Bob Mackie gowns and everything. And so she was truly very exciting in front of the camera. She's a real spitfire that can really exude so much charisma in front of the camera. I didn't have to goad her on. And so, again, this is another one from that segment of that session. And so this was another session that I was real proud to bring you. So that ends today's segment about Racquel Welch, and I enjoyed bringing that to you. But if you have any questions about my photography, I'd love to answer them in your comments. And so I plan on doing a special segment on just my photography, my approach to doing photo sessions. I'd love to answer any questions that you may have. So write them in your comments. I'll be glad to get back to you, okay? And so we're going to bring you more episodes like this that are real exciting. And I appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And so I will see you on the next episode. Look forward to seeing you again. Okay, bye everybody.